the locale has said always. Then he has followed the word always with the friend, which is the object. Then this friend, he has qualified it with the word my, because my is actually telling us that that friend is yours. It is my friend. So you say always friend. So you say friend mine, mine, possession. So you say always friend mine. Then you bring in the subject, which is I. So you don't say I, but you say me. So you say always friend mine, me. Then you finish with the verb, which is visit. So you can say always friend mine, me visit. So, or you can say always me, friend mine, visit. Always me, friend mine, visit. So you can say always friend mine, me visit, or you can say always me, friend mine, visit. Always me, friend mine, visit, or you can say always friend mine, me, visit. I don't know whether now you are getting it, Bernard.
Okay, I'm okay.
Oh, you are okay.
With practice, I will be.
Then the second one, the boy kills hens. The boy kills hens. The boy kills hens. So remember here, when we are changing a sentence into KSL, when you are writing it into KSL, you don't say hens. Instead, you say hen, hen. Okay? But you don't say hens. Yes, Casera. Elvin.
No, just continue.
Okay, I saw your hand up. You want to try?
Just continue.
Oh, great. Belinda?
Let me try.
Yes.
Every day, hen, hen, boy, kill.
Good. Again?
Every day, hen, hen, boy, kill.
Good. Good. Every day, hen, hen, boy, kill. Every day, hen, hen, boy, kill. Akifuma, have you gotten that one?
What about
Yes.
boy,
Bernard?
hen, always?
Again?
Boy, hen, killed always?
Oh, boy, hen, kill.
Killed always.
Yeah, that one is also correct. Boy, hen, kill always. Very correct. Bernard, that is very correct. Boy, hen, kill always. Very correct. Very correct. Because boy here is the subject, then kills is the verb, then hens, the hen actually here is the object. So in this sentence, we are not having a tense marker. So that's why we've introduced the word every day, or you can either introduce the word every day or always. Okay, that is very correct. Number 3, grandmother cooks food every day. Grandmother cooks food every day. Yes. Pauline.
Okay. Okay, let me try.
Yes.
Every day, grandmother food cook.
Again.
Every day, grandmother food cook.
Very correct. Or
Or
yes.
grandmother cook food every day.
Grandmother food cook every day,
food.
which is very correct also. Grandmother food cook every day.
Food. Yes.
Or another alternative.
Food grandmother cook every day.
Very correct. Grandmother cook every day. Food grandmother cook every day. Or you can also say every day food grandmother cook. Very, very correct. So remember, we are following object, subject, verb, or subject, object, verb. Then, as we said, you can either start with the tense marker or you can end with the tense marker. Then the last one here, the girl writes a poem every day. The girl writes a poem every day. The girl writes a poem every day.
Mr. Bernard,
Yes, sir.
let me try.
Or you want to try that one?
Yes.
Yes.
So let me try on that by saying that poem
Yes.
the girl write every day.
Toward the word there. So we are skipping articles, huh? If
Yeah,
you've noticed,
yeah.
we realize that we are doing away with the articles. So ignore the
poem girl write every day.
Hello, Mr. Pascal.
Yes, Mr. Bernard.
Yes, sir, I'm back. Nilikuwa nimepotea kidogo. So ulikuwa unasema every day?
I was saying
yes.
Either I can say poem.
Yes.
Poem girl write every day.
Yes.
Or every day poem girl write.
Good, good. Very good, very good. The Pascal, very, very good. Another alternative, I saw some hands up. Mary? Mary Gatanga? Or Mary may disappear. That is very correct. So we can say every day poem girl write. So that means that you've started with the object, subject, then verb. And then you've also started with the tense markers, we said. Or you can also say poem girl write every day, which is still correct. Alternatively, you can also say every day girl poem write, which is also correct. Or poem girl write every day. Good. So that is on simple present tense. Simple present tense. So remember that when you're talking about simple present tense here, this is where the action is happening right now, or when it happens, or the action happens regularly. So simple present tense sometimes is called present indefinite. So depending on the person, the simple present tense is formed by using the root form or by adding S or ES at the end. I think we are going to stop there unless somebody has got a question. So just as I said, we shall be moving bit by bit so that you can be able to get everything very, very well. We shall be moving step by step, so that you get everything very well. Any question maybe? Yes, Agnes?
Yeah, Mr. Bernard, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine too.
Karibu sana.
My question is, Asante. My question is,
Yes.
when we are writing now we are rewriting in KSL, we usually drop
Yes.
the A. For example, I have heard you say poem girl write every day.
Yes. Yes. You drop that S.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you drop that S, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Any other question?
Yes.
Yes.
Number 1, please.
Oh, number 1. I visit my friend always.
Yes.
Yeah, I visit my friend always. So remember here, the I is the subject, visit is the verb, friend is the object, then always here is actually the tense marker. Okay?
Yes.
So just as we said, when we're changing it into KSL, we are following the order of object, subject, verb, or you can follow the order of subject, object, verb. So in the first sentence here, and when you are changing I into KSL, it becomes me. You change I, it becomes me.
Ah,
Then my becomes mine. My becomes mine. My becomes mine. So when you shall be changing that sentence, you can say always friend mine me visit. Always friend mine me visit, or you can say always me friend mine visit. Always me friend mine visit. Alternatively, you can also say always, or you can say friend mine me visit always. Friend mine me visit always, or you can say me friend mine visit always.
Geez, it's sounding hard.
Oh, it is sounding hard, huh?
Please let me hear number 2. Maybe it could be easier.
Okay. And have you joined now?
Yes.
Okay. So before I take you even to number, yeah, let me take you to number 2. So if you look at the sentence number 2, it is saying the boy kills hens, isn't it?
Yes.
So there here is actually an article, then boy is the subject, kills is the verb, then hens is the object. So in this sentence number 2, we are not having a tense marker. And just as we said that in simple present tense, when there is no tense marker provided for you, you are allowed to introduce the tense marker, and the tense markers that you are allowed to introduce, you can either choose the word always or the word every day. So when you are changing a sentence into KSL, you follow the order of object, subject, verb, or subject, object, verb. Then in KSL also, when you have been given, for example, like hens, you don't write it as hens, because hens here simply implies that it is more than one hen. So in KSL, you just say hen, hen. hen. So hen there, that simply means we are talking about more than one hen. So when we'll be
Yes.
changing it to KSL, we shall say always hen, boy, kill. Always hen, boy, kill. Then you end with the double slash. Always hen, boy, kill. Or you can say always boy, hen, kill. Always boy, hen, kill. Have you gotten it? Or
Yes. I've
you are,
gotten a bit. Let me digest it. Next tomorrow I can listen more.
yeah, because this week we are just looking at simple present tense. Now look at the third one now. The third one is grandma.
Mr. Bernard, you've muted yourself.
Is the class over or what happened?
Bernard amemute.
Oh, okay.
Poleni sana, pole sana. Poleni sana. We were in number 3, right?
Yes.
Yes. So number 3, tulikuwa tunasema grandmother cooks food every day. Now grandmother here is the subject. Cooks is the verb. Then food is actually the object. Then the word every day here is the tense marker. So, if we change this sentence into KSL, we can say every day food grandmother cook. Every day food grandmother cook, or you can also say every day grandmother food cook. Every day grandmother food cook. Alternatively, you can also say food grandmother cook every day. Food grandmother cook every day. Or you can say grandmother food cook every day. So I don't know whether now you are getting it.
Yes, I'm getting.
Yes. So that is normally how we change the sentences into KSL. Now, just to take you back a bit, because I know that some people are joining us today for the first time, just to take you a bit. So we are actually focusing on tenses. And we say that in this section, we are going to learn about sentence features in Kenyan Sign Language. And we are also looking at the tenses, how we can be able to change tenses into Kenyan Sign Language. And that is what we are trying to discuss. And KSL, as we said, is a language like any other language. And it has got its own sentence features and set of grammatical rules. Remember that KSL is a visual language and there are no universally accepted written symbols for sign language. Therefore, information in sign language is written by glossing it in a language that is understood and acceptable by the deaf community. So Kenyan Sign Language is usually glossed in English, or we can say that Kenyan Sign Language is usually formatted in English. This is mainly because English is the official language in Kenya, and it is also the medium of instruction from upper to higher levels of the education system. And on top of that, most of our educational materials have also been written in English language. That is why KSL is done or has been done in English. Now, what is glossing, if somebody can ask you? So glossing here is actually the writing of spoken words in capital letters, but in the word order of sign language sentence structure. So the glossed sentences are punctuated by using a slash to denote a comma and double slash to denote full stop. Like an example that has been given there, that if interpreter there, me, go. So that means that at the end of the sentence, instead of putting a full stop, our full stop here is a double slash. And where there we need to place a comma, our comma is a single slash. And the sentence must also be written in capital letters, as we can see there. So that is basically one thing that actually it's just good to note so that you can be able to remember. So this week we are focusing on simple present tense. Then next week, God willing, we shall look at simple past tense. The other week we are also going to look at future tense, followed by present continuous tense, and finally we shall end by looking at past continuous tense. So we are going step by step so that you can be able to understand these tenses, how to change tenses into Kenyan Sign Language. Otherwise, thank you very much for joining us this evening. I'm going to hand over the program back to Pascal because I can see you're only having 6 minutes to 9.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bernard.
Karibu sana. Mr. Pascal?
Yes, Mr. Bernard.
Yeah, Baba, you can take over now.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much for taking us through.
Yes, sir.
We humbly appreciate.
Yes, and I'm supposed to be sending you soft copy. I don't know how I forgot. Yesterday, Akifuma requested for that. Let me see if I can be able to send it now.
It's okay.